peeps, what is up? So I ordered a package from E.L.F, eyes, lips, face, and then it says skincare as well. They had a really good sale. So I think it was spend $50 and free shipping, and then they also had you could pick 3 goodies to go along with your order. And I had used the E.L.F camouflage concealer a long time ago, and I don't remember what else I had used, but I've been hearing a lot of really good things about their products. One of them is a lip stain, and then I heard some other really good things, I believe it was about their concealer. So I decided to buy a bunch of their products to try and show you guys. So let's go ahead and open the box. This came yesterday and was actually delivered to the wrong house, which I was like, no, please don't steal my makeup. But they didn't. They did not take it. And I was able to get it. All right. This box is kind of a pain in the butt to open. It was really quick though. It was definitely less than a week. For sure. Pretty sure anyways. The weeks seem to be going by faster and faster, especially as we get closer to the holidays. All right, so here is the box of goodies I received, which I know you can't really see, but we'll go over them individually. So one of them I was really excited to try is the Pore-less Putty Primer. So this is in Universal Sheer. I cannot wait to try this. People that left reviews said it's awesome, it makes your skin look flawless, and that it helps your makeup stay on all day. So we will definitely be testing that out to see if that is true. I also got this was one of the things I was excited about, even though I know it's not really a skincare or something maybe necessarily that they're known for, but this was on sale, and it is E.L.F Electric Mood Tove Low. It was a glitter pack. It has like an eyebrow cream thing. It's one of these. A brush and a glitter. So what you're supposed to do is use the brush in the cream, put the cream on, and then you use the glitter. But the glitter you can just use as glitter. And if you've watched my other videos, you know that I'm obsessed with glitter. And it was $14 for all 3 of those things, including the brush. So I figured, hey, you know what? Let's try it. We also got a mascara. No, this was not free, but it was like $5. So I was like, you know what? Let's do the whole thing. Let's try it. This actually reminds me of the is it Benefit or is it Too Faced, the sexy one? So we shall see. My mascara is almost dead, so I figured let's go for it. This is the lip stain that I'm super excited to try. It's called Glossy Lip Stain, and I chose the color Spicy Sienna. They had a bunch of other colors on their website. This one I'm super stoked about. Can't wait to try that. What else did I get? I know I got some goodies. I think the goodies may have been the eyeshadows. Pretty sure. I also bought blush because why not? I bought the blush to kind of go with the lipstick to pull those 2 together, and also to try this blush. So this one is lightweight, buildable, putty to powder blush, blends seamlessly into skin, giving you a pop of color with natural shimmer. So I'm very excited to try that as well. And then I got 3 free products, which I was like, whoa, and they are full size. So I got the Holy Hydration Face Cream, which is fragrance free with hyaluronic acid and peptides. So I'm pretty excited about that. Now that I'm in my 30s, noticing that I definitely need cream once or twice a day. I always make sure to use a sunscreen, of course, during the day, but it's nice to have something without sunscreen for at night or before you're putting your makeup on. I also got the Budge Cream Eyeshadow, which I'm super excited to try. I got it in Golden Rays, which is like a really pretty orange color. So this can be used as a primer, or you can use it by itself. So really excited to try that, so I'll be showing you that as well. And then the last free product I got, and these are all full size by the way, is the Liquid Glitter Eyeshadow in Flirty Birdy. So pretty excited about this one as well, especially since I had already mentioned to you how much I love glitter. So pretty excited about that. So I don't know how we're gonna try both glitters today. I feel like it might be a little bit out of control, but that's okay. All right, so let's get right into it. Okay, my friends. So I just literally just washed my face with a wipe. That's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the Poreless primer on first. I typically lately have not really been wearing foundation, so I've just been using my Teint Idole from Lancôme with some Covergirl Clean Professional powder on top. So I'm still gonna be doing my typical routine as far as that goes. So I will not be using a full coverage foundation. Also, FYI, with this product, it has a 6-month shelf life once it's opened. All of the products that we're going to be using today all have a 6-month shelf life, except for the lip stain. The lip stain only has a 3-month shelf life. But with such a low price point, I believe it was around $5 or $6, you can't really go wrong. All right, so for the putty, it says to use a putty brush or your finger, I believe it said. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a clean foundation brush to apply the putty. Hopefully I grabbed enough. And I'm gonna close it up. We'll just go back for more if we need more, I guess. So it feels really good going on. It actually feels nice and smooth. It doesn't have like a really harsh smell to it. It's like slightly chemically, but very subtle, not enough to irritate me. For me, I'm gonna focus mostly on the center of my face because that's where I have the most imperfections, in my opinion. And then I'm just kind of spreading it out. And actually, I thought I grabbed enough, but I think I may need to grab a little bit more. It also says on the back of the box to let it set for 30 seconds. So I'll be sure to do that as well. And actually I'm using quite a bit here, more than what I'm used to using because I usually don't do anything. I used to use primer a long time ago, but because I don't use that much makeup, like face makeup, I just kind of, you know, don't do it anymore. Okay. So let's let that set. For the lip product, that one, it also said to let the gloss kind of settle in. And then once the gloss is removed, the stain will be left over. And that if you want to have more coverage, to apply more layers. For the blusher, they said to use fingertips. I probably won't do that because I never do that. I use brushes for pretty much almost everything, although I have nothing against it. I just prefer to use brushes. All right, I think it's safe to probably go ahead and throw that eyeshadow base on. So again, this can be used by itself or you can use it underneath a shadow. I'm gonna be using it by itself today. This color is called Golden Rays. I kind of went with like an orangey theme. I've been kind of on an orange kick lately. Oh, this is a nice color payoff. Really smooth. Really pretty. I actually really like this. I was concerned that it wasn't going to look great on me, but I actually really like this. Even though I'm very fair, I do have more of an olive complexion, probably due to my Spanish genes. So I can do warm and cool. It just depends on, you know, how cool or how, you know, the tones. So this is super pretty. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of bring it up into the middle of the eye a little bit. We're more just trying the products today. We're not really going for any particular look, as it were. Okay, so it's definitely been 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and do our typical routine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my That actually feels nice. I'm gonna do my typical routine that I would normally do, and then I will come back with you later once we see the whole look, and we'll see how it held up throughout the day, which this concealer typically holds up all right, for the most part, because I put powder on to hold it. But I'm thinking with the primer it'll be even better. Whoops, sorry. All right. And actually I can see that it looks a lot better already, because typically it looks a little bit dry under my eye, and it looks like I may have put on too much product, because it looks like it's kind of going a lot further with the primer, which is nice. Yeah, that's actually blending in really nicely. Cool. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. I like it. I like it. And it doesn't feel like it's super heavy, which is also really nice. I don't like feeling like, you know, got a ton of makeup on. Been breaking out so much more lately, which is weird because I'm 36, right? Yeah, I think I'm 36. And I've just been breaking out like crazy, especially around that time of the month. Okay. So the concealer is pretty much where I want it to be. I'm assuming that it's okay to put the blush on after I set my makeup with the powder. I'm hoping it's okay, because that's what I would typically do. So for you guys, so the eyeshadow feels like it's kind of creasing, but it's not. It's actually not. So I'm going to just blend it a little bit because it just feels a little weird. So for you guys, I'm going to put the blusher on over the foundation so you can see what it looks like. And then I'm going to do it over the powder so you can see what it looks like. And I'm also going to follow their instructions and use my finger. I'm using my ring finger. And they said to start on the apple of the cheek and then kind of blend out. So I'm just going to tap, tap, tap it. Because if I swipe, I'm just going to swipe off all the makeup, right? Which just kind of defeats the purpose. So that's actually really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's very subtle but nice. Looks very natural. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put my powder on like I typically would do. I love this powder. This is the CoverGirl 105 Clean Professional. I've used it forever, and it smells like my grandmother, who has since moved on. So it just brings back happy memories. I wonder if you all have any makeup items like that remind you of like your mom or mother or father. So, oh wow, that looks so much better than it usually does. Not that it looks bad, but it's really grabbing the powder, which is great. So I feel like this is gonna last all day for sure. What's interesting is it's kind of sucking up the powder, so I feel like I used a little bit more actually, but that's fine. I mean, if it lasts all day, I'm fine with it. So that's how I do my powder. I can't deal with the sponges these days. Okay, so let's use the blusher on the cheek that has the powder on it and see how that works. So it looks like it's picking up a little bit more product, which is what I would expect. And it's getting a little bunchy, which is also normal because I'm using my finger. Usually I would use like a little brush and that would kind of spread the color out a little bit more. I'm just going to put a little bit more on this side so they kind of match better. It's actually really pretty. Very orange themed today. That actually blends out really nicely and just looks super natural. I mean, in my opinion. And I do 80s blush, as you all know. So I do it right on the apples and then I kind of just bring it up. So if that's too much for you, you can always blend with your powder brush or a clean brush. That always works really well. Super impressed so far, very happy. Let's put the glitter, it's called Flirty Birdy, and this is the glitter for not for use in immediate dye area. It actually says that. I believe they mean eye, and we're gonna use it there. I'm only gonna use a little bit. Oh, my nose feels really itchy. Sorry. All right. Just gonna grab a little bit with the other side of the brush I used for the primer. Ooh, we like that. Of course we like that. Are you kidding? Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I know it's bad, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I like this better than the MAC. I know. It's just, look at that. I mean, it's just a lot more impactful. It's got so much more payoff. It dries down. The cream eyeshadow base, the No Budge cream eyeshadow base grabs it. I mean, that's awesome. So I'm going to do the other eye in the glitter pack that we got. So I got my 2 products out of the glitter pack. I got my cool little brush. So this product, the way you're supposed to use it is you're supposed to put your brush, your spoolie, in the wax. You put the wax through your eyebrows, and then you use the other side of the brush, which is synthetic, to put on the glitter. So it's like all in the cover. So I don't really want to put glitter in my eyebrows. I don't typically like that. So what I'll do, just so you guys can see it, I'm gonna put a little bit of the wax in my brows just to kind of clean them up a little bit. Since we already had the No Budge eyeshadow base, in theory, this glitter should go down just fine, right? Ooh, it's very thick. I'm just gonna pack that on the other side since we did the gold on the, that's really, really pretty. I love it. I love it. Oh my god, I love both glitters. Yes. So obviously, like, this is super glittery. I took a little bit too much on that one. I'm just like putting it everywhere. I'm like, yeah, glitter. So pretty. They're both so pretty. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna close that off. And I need to do my brows that I typically do. And I need to do the lip product because we haven't even tried the lip product yet. In case you are wondering, I've been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown. I absolutely love it. You don't need a lot. It's been great. I used to have the KVD one. I had it for entirely too long. It's only supposed to last 6 months, but I ended up keeping it well past that. So eventually it died. It just like got really thick and didn't really apply as nicely. So I do old school brows. I know that's probably not in fashion right now, but I don't particularly care. I get a lot of compliments on my look because it's more retro. And I don't know, I guess I'm intentionally, unintentionally doing a retro look. I just feel like it looks best on me, so that's what I do. Okay, so with the pomade or the wax, the clear wax, this went on a lot smoother. I'm hoping it's just not going to be too oily where it like won't stay. So the whitish glitter, it feels super wet still, and I can see it's kind of chunking a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead in here with this brush and just kind of blend it out a little bit. But what's really cool is this brush is only picking up very little of the orange. which you can't see because I'm totally incompetent. Here we go. So it's only picking up a little bit of the orange, even when I'm going in to clean it up with the bunching up. All right, so let's do the mascara. Let's do the lips. For the lips, let's go ahead and put that on now. So this is a 3-month shelf life. As I said before, they say to start in the middle and work your way out. It's so tiny. It's almost too tiny. And this is in Spicy Sienna. They do have a set too, like of all the colors. There was a really pretty red on there. Actually feels really good. All right, so we're gonna kind of let that sit so the gloss can dry, and then I will blot it off with my tissue. We're gonna throw the mascara on. I'm not gonna do liner and lashes today. I just don't feel like it. I brought lashes over, but I just don't feel like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this mascara on. So this is the Lash and Roll, which, like I said, looks like the Too Faced Sexy one. I think I forget what it's called. And then it also looks like the Benefit one. So I think it's probably supposed to kind of mimic that one. Let's see. Oh wow, the before and afters they had on their website were pretty crazy. So I was like, you know what, it's $5. I want to get the 3 goodies. You had to spend a certain amount to get the goodies. I think it was 50. So I was like, yep, I'm doing it. Free makeup? Yeah. Kidding? Of course I want free makeup. Making sure it's not my teeth. Tastes a little weird. It's like getting in my mouth a little bit, so I'm just gonna, yeah. Okay, better. The brush is really cool. And I like that it's the formula is kind of thin-ish. So I feel like I can build it, which I like, and I really like the curve of the brush. So that's giving me that nice curl that I really need, because mine aren't very curly. They're mostly just stick straight. So for bottom lashes, I don't typically put mascara on the bottom lashes, but what I do is I kind of close my lashes so that like it kind of gets on them, if that makes sense. I know that probably doesn't make sense. So like the lash brush, the mascara brush will kind of like touch on them, but it won't like get fully on because I feel like that's too much. I'm putting a ton of this mascara on and it's not getting clumpy, which I really like a lot because I like a lot of mascara, but I don't want it to be chunky, obviously. Well, for me anyway. Sometimes, you know, it looks good and people like it, and that's cool. All right, I did get a little mascara on my face by accident too. Poop. Gosh dang it. Well, it kind of looks like a freckle. I'll just leave it. All right, let's blot off the gloss. Hopefully it's been long enough. That's pretty. I'm not liking how it just doesn't feel like this is really setting. Because when I went to rub off the mess up, oh, it's because this is, wait, this is the side that we did without powder first. Okay. This side feels like it's more set. So believe it or not, when I do my blush, I actually do set it with powder. I don't know if you guys do that. I feel like it lasts longer. I'm not going to use any setting spray today. I don't think I need it. So pretty impressed so far. I really like the mascara. I really like the glitter a lot. I love the eyeshadow base because it actually does what it says it does, which is it doesn't move. They said that you do need a waterproof eye makeup remover to take this off. The lips are super pretty. Let's just put one more layer of the lip on because that looks so pretty. I really like this color a lot. I'm glad I got this one. That's so pretty. All right, so this is the finished makeup look with all of the E.L.F. products. I'm super impressed with everything. I'm super happy with how they look, how they applied, the textures, the smells, everything. Everything's really good. So it's about 12:30 here on Friday, and so I'm gonna go about my day. I'm gonna eat food, I'm gonna hang out, blah blah blah, and then I will come back and we will take a look at how the makeup has held up throughout the day. All right, so it is now 7:21, so it's been about 7 hours. Yeah, 7 hours. And yeah, I mean, it's the eye makeup has stayed on really well. The white glitter actually didn't crease, which I'm super excited about. I actually have more fallout on the gold side than I do on the white glitter side. The blusher stayed on pretty well. It actually, in my opinion, stayed on better the side that I did the powder than the side that just had the blusher. The lips actually stayed on really well up until I just ate supper. I had a snack, I drank water, and then I just had supper, and that's when most of it came off. Honestly, I know this is gonna sound weird, but I think the pore stuff actually makes my skin look worse. Like you can see the makeup more, which normally you don't see on me when I just do the concealer and the powder with no primer. And also the mascara did create some fallout underneath my eyes too, which like I'm not a huge fan of, obviously. I typically use the Lancôme mascara, so I'm a little disappointed because I really liked how it made my eyelashes look, but the fact that there's a little bit of fallout is kind of annoying. The takeaway though is the lip is great. The eye base is really good because that literally did not crease. It has stayed on the whole time. It hasn't gotten any oil at all. The glitters stayed on really well, especially the white, which is freaking awesome. I love it. It's like super glittery. But I think if I were gonna do this makeup look again, I think I would do it without the primer. It's also possible I put too much on. But yeah, so I would say mostly good. So I would probably give it an 8 out of 10. I don't think I would give it a 10 out of 10. The lips definitely would get higher on the rating. That would probably get a 10. Especially with the price point. The eye base would definitely get a 10. The white glitter would get a 10. I would say the gold glitter would get an 8 or 9 just because of the fallout. The mascara, I would probably give a 7 only because of the fallout. Granted, it's been on for 7 hours. I just don't like when, you know, I feel obligated to go under my eyes, which I have not done yet. I'm doing this right now to kind of fix, you know, any fallout from mascara. I don't like doing that. I also really don't like how kind of cakey. It might be because I'm older, so maybe the product kind of settled more into my skin. But overall, really good. Super happy with it, and price point is outstanding. We also got those three free products. So we got the, I believe it was, wait, was it the eye base? I think it was the eye base, the gold glitter, and then we got a full size face cream, which I didn't show you guys, and I'll probably be trying that on my own. But hey guys, so at the end of the video yesterday, I had mentioned how I thought that the putty had kind of made my makeup a little bit heavier, and I thought that the way I typically do my makeup looks a little better. And I'm not like fully set up, you know, with my lights and everything, but I do feel that this is a better look for me. What I did today is I just used my Idole concealer, my Covergirl powder. I did use the E.L.F lip, which I love. I used the E.L.F glitter that I love. I also used their Luminous Putty blush, which we used earlier in the video, but today I used it on top of my powder with a brush. And I just feel like it looks a lot more natural than using my ring finger, which is what I had done earlier in the video, I had put it on top of the powder and then also underneath to kind of see what it would look like. And that was along with the Pore-less Putty Primer. So today I didn't use that. Like I said, I used the concealer and the powder only, which is what I typically do. And then I used my Anastasia Beverly Hills A7 to apply the blush. And I feel like it looks a lot better. I feel like I was able to kind of pick up the blush a little bit better with the brush and also apply it, and I just feel like it looks a lot more natural. I also am still in love with the Monsieur Big mascara, which, yes, I have a sample of it because I think I ran out of the big one. I threw it out. But yeah, so that's kind of my impression. I really liked all the other products they had. Like I said, the No Budge Cream Eyeshadow was amazing. I was shocked at how well it lasted and stayed on. It didn't crease, which I friggin' loved, obsessed. But I think I could do without the Poreless primer and the mascara. To me, they didn't really add much to my look, and I felt that the mascara, as in terms of longevity, I don't think it really held up as well. So anyways, just wanted to kind of pop this in here just so you could kind of see, to me, what the difference is. I just feel like it looks a lot more natural this way. But that's just my take on it, and I know everybody's different. So I just wanted to put that in there though so you can see the difference. But so that's it. That's, you know, my little E.L.F. haul. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I would recommend subscribing if you like the type of video that I'm doing. If you have any comments or suggestions, please post them below. And remember to be kind to each other. I know it's hard, but try anyways. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.